Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today is hashtag tagmetuesday, and we're going to take a magazine and we're going to turn it into a journal. Now, you cannot sell something that you use a magazine and then you turn it into something. You cannot sell that. It has copyrights on it, but you can use it yourself or you could give it out as a gift. Now, the hashtag Tuesday Facebook group has been compromised, and I no longer have it. I cannot get to it, so if it's still up, I'm not doing it anymore. So I do want to keep the hashtag tagmetuesdays because I think it's fun, and we do lots of fun projects on Tuesday. So this is the first one in the new hashtag tagmetuesday. So Daphne's diary. It's you can purchase it from places like Barnes and Noble or Books A Million or online, but you can't find it just everywhere. I like it because it doesn't have shiny pages. They are not shiny, and they're thicker. It's just I'm just going to say it, a higher quality magazine. And it has lovely pages in it, all kinds of different things. There are things to do, like this, you cut out the flowers. So I'm going to use this magazine and we're going to turn it into a cute little journal. So let's begin. I first am going to remove the cover. So I'm just going to see how hard it is. Oh, it's not hard at all. Just going to pull this off. And let's try this side. And let's pull this off. Okay, it's coming. Now, I am not using the whole magazine and this spine. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut it like here. So I'm going to cut this off. Now that's the back cover. Isn't that pretty? That's even sweet, right? And I'm going to cut this front off. Oh, didn't need to. It just came. So I am going to trim it right here. Alrighty, so we've got that. And this is really pretty. That would make pretty paper. These cut out would be cute for pieces. Goodness gracious, there's so much prettiness here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to remove some pages. I really like this lady. I like this a lot too. I'm going to shut this off. Yeah, that glare. I'm not sure if I should use my cutter or just tear this. Oh, I can tear it. Oh, this one's really sweet too, isn't it? The paper lady. That's sweet. Let's tear that. Okay, and I think I'm going to combine some of my food dyeing. I'm going to take this out too because I want to cut these out. Let's see the scissors. That's what you can do. It's double-sided. This one is very firm. You could make a cover out of this one too because that's firm. How cute would that be? You could make so many different things from one of these magazines. So, oh, this is nice. I like both of these pages. Let's take this out. Okay, I'm not sure how much you want to see me remove. If you want me to, oh, I love those. That's really nice. Let's take this out. And these are, I don't know if they're stickers or if they're removable. Yes, I think they are. I'm going to see if I can open this up a little better. There we go. There we go. Now I think it's going to come out. Yeah. There. Are these anyway? Yeah, they're stickers. That's wonderful. Alrighty, I like this page too. Oh goodness, look at that. Alright, now, ooh, look what we have come across. Super, super cute. Double-sided too. Let's take this out. Alright, so I'm actually going to stop right then and there. That's an awful lot of pages that we removed. You can do so many journals out of just one magazine. Let's go back to our cover. We have a front and a back cover. This was that's the inside of the front cover, and that's the outside of the back cover. I think I would like to fold mine this way and just give it a crease here. My bone folder. Now it has split, but that's okay. We know how to fix things like that. Isn't that pretty? For the cover and the back. I love it. Just love it. So I'm going to save this. We'll make another journal out of that one. So I'm going to put that over there. And let's go ahead and see, how do we want to fold this? I'm going to probably need to fold this one. Maybe something like this and have a fold out so that I can still keep my lady. Even though she's going to be sideways, I can still keep her. So let's fold that. How wide is this once we folded it? It is now 6 inches. So I need to consider that. So I'm going to be well within. And then we're going to fold this. Let's just have it fold out. Oh, here we are. How about right like that? Okay, so this can fit into our journal. Of course, we're going to have to trim things up. It can fit in there like that, and as you open it, it will be like this, and then you turn it over, and there's your lady. Or we could put it in this way. I think I'd like it that way better. All right, so we're going to continue to fold. Now, how are we going to get this lady shown? We can put her in. It's 6 inches, so she's about 6 inches. Let's just fold it, just a small amount here. That's her dress. It's starting to show up. It's not showing up now. How about if we fold it right here, and then we look here, and that's going to be about 6 inches, guys. I think we're going to be able to get her in. So there's the dress, the paper that makes her dress up. Let's fold it like that. Now, since we put a fold that can be a hinge, you can maybe make that into a pocket. We can pop that in there. Oh, that's adorable. That's just adorable. Now, this is a hard piece, so I'm going to set that aside. This is really sweet. It's gifts made with love for Mother's Day. Well, Mother's Day's coming up, isn't it? I really like this. If I fold it this way. Okay, I'm setting that aside. It wasn't as interesting as I thought. Definitely we're going to use that. This, I love this. So I'm actually going to fold it this way. Just like that. That's in between. We've got both of our pictures. This side and this side. And let's see. We could make this maybe into a pocket and just have that showing on the outside. Okay, Put that aside. We'll work on that. This one, let's just fold this in like this. And then let's fold it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I want to make sure that I'm well within the cover that we folded. This one's firm. That would be an adorable cover. Super, super cute. These are those pages. This one is double, meaning that it has these tag images on this side and this side. So I'm going to fold it in half this way. How many pages do we have? 1, 2, no, I'm thinking of a pocket, but it's okay. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 5. So there's like 10 there already. I'm going to grab some food dyed colored paper, because wouldn't that be adorable with all these colors going on here? Look guys, I found pink, blue, and yellow. I just grabbed one of the yellow ones, mainly because it's so very bright. And I'm going to fold these pages so that you would be able to actually use the lines to journal in. So I'm going to fold them the long way. They're going to be shorter pages. They won't be, the cover is 6 inches across. This is 4. So it's going to be shy, but that's okay. I like having different size pages in my journals. I think that adds a lot of interest. And I'm going to fold these all up. And then we're going to need to cut our pages and see what else we might want. I'm actually, yeah, well, I'll go ahead and fold this blue one. I'm not sure if I want all of these. It's going to be a pretty big journal. So what do we want for our front cover? Let's get our cover back in here. This is our cover. And let's just look. Do I want a, maybe, what does it look inside? I forgot. I forgot already. Oh, it looks like that. I don't know. I kind of like this for the front page. And then let's pop in a blue one. And then maybe the paper lady. Oh, I'm sorry. That's kind of high. Paper lady. And then, okay, I think we're getting carried away, Cathy. Cathy, you're getting carried away. You're going to have to cut this right away to fit as you go. Otherwise, I'm going to get so mixed up. So this is our cover. Do I need to do anything to my cover? Yeah, I need to make it straight. It's not straight. It's got, it's crooked. So let's straighten it up. First things first, let's get this straight. And then let's straighten this up. And then let's straighten this up. Okay. All right, it's straight. We're going to have to work on that, but we can add that once we get to our adding our pages. Let's pop in our first page. And I want it to be a little bit shorter than my cover of my journal. I think maybe right here in between. So I'm going to grab my smaller guillotine for this, and let's, or we could fold it and make a pocket. No, I'm not going to make a pocket. I want these pages to be journaling pages. We've got an awful lot of other paper that we can use to fold up and make pockets, like this one. We could make this one into a pocket by folding it up. So I'm just looking at the size, and it needs to be a fairly deep pocket. How about if we fold it up a half, what is it, 1.5 inches? line this up a little better or my pocket's going to be crooked. That's almost 2 inches. There's 1.5 inches. There we go. How about 1.5 inches? And we could leave it jaggedy. There's nothing to say that we can't leave it jaggedy. Now I think I need to cut some off the edge. And looking at it, I'm going to lining up the fold right here. I'm going to trim it about right here and about right here. I don't think it's going to fit in here. No, I don't think so. We're going to have to be in the big cutter, and we're going to cut this. Just like that. Okay. So we've already got 2 pages, and one of them has a pocket, a built-in pocket. Oh, that's super cute. This one right here. This is our lady. This is our paper lady. I wonder if we can get the paper lady. Oh, she'll fit perfectly. We can knit that whole thing on there. All right, so I'm just going to mark it like this and like this. This one I'm going to make pretty close to the edge because I really want the words paper lady to be, I can make this a little shorter, to be on the paper. So we can put that in like that. So it's just got a little catch. We could make this into a pocket, that side, so it could be a page like this, and this side can have a pocket. Okay, we've got that. Now this one, what do we want to do here? This is really pretty. This is a fold out. All right, let us even this up just a little bit. Okay, now our lady is next, our butterfly lady. And once again, we did the same thing. We made it like this. This is a huge fold out. And we want to get her to fit in here. So I just need to take a little bit of off either end, or both ends, actually, I think I will. Keeping her butterflies. Maybe something like that. All right, what's next? This is the other page that we have, and I'm looking to see what we've got going on here. We could use these for, well, it's a little big for pockets, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking not for a page. I don't know why. It just is, I'm not feeling it. I am going to see how we have cut all of these. I'm thinking most of them are pretty short. Well, not. Okay, we've got an array of sizes, and that's good. That's good to have different sizes. Let's cut all of these line pages to be the same height. I'm going to bring them all in, and well, it would help if you if you go like that, Cathy. Okay, and then let's cut that. Let's see if I can do it all at once. I don't know if I can. We can give it a try. There we go. All cut. Now, how many pages did we end up with? Quite a few, I think. Now we can start putting these together. That's pretty for our first page. And how about if we slip a blue in here? Okay. Actually, I'm going to have it this way. I think. Okay, and then that's nice. We're gonna put our colored papers in between our magazine papers. How about that? Why not, right? I think that'll be great. Oh, here's our lady. Now, if we do it like that, there's one more pink line paper, but I'm thinking that that might, I'm going to push this up like this. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 14 pages. 7. Here is another pink one, but I don't think I want another pink one. We've got blue, yellow, and pink. Do we want to, I think we want to maybe do something. I'm looking at these pages that we've already pulled. I love that lady. Love that lady. Okay, let's call it good with this. It's not a big journal. It's a small journal. But once we get things in there, it'll be, like I said, it won't be huge, but I like it. Oh, here's another blue one, guys. We could put another blue one. Maybe we should. I was looking for, I thought we only had pink left. Blue. Shall we put that in there and have that be the center? We're going to need to paper clip all this together just the way we want it. So here we go. We're putting it together just the way we want it. And I'm just trying to space this out how I'd like it to be. I think this might be the trickiest part to do right here, because it's kind of slippery, and getting them just how you want them. Okay. And then this one. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks good. So let's find the center without disrupting everything. And let's put some paper clips on. Now, I personally like paper clips. I know that a lot of people use spring-loaded clips. You use what you like. If paper clips don't work for you, then use something else. But I do like them. Okay, so we've got that all clipped on. This is the way we want to put it. Is this exactly how we want it to look in the front? Yeah, I think that's really sweet. Okay, so now we're going to, do I want to line this at all inside? Since it's cracked, this is the time to do that. Maybe I need to get a piece of cloth, or we could use a piece of paper. You could put just another strip of a piece of paper in here. You wouldn't have to put cloth. Let me see if I have a bigger piece of this. I don't think I have any more of this color. I mixed the pink with some coffee, and that's how it turned out, that color. All right, I cut 2 strips, and my strips are about 1 inch wide, and of course they're longer than my journal, but I think we can, I folded it in half, we can just insert it and glue it right into the spine. It's going to not only take care of the issue that we have with the splitting of the paper, but it's also going to reinforce our spine, and I think it's going to look super cute. Adding it right here. I added too much glue. I know I did, but that's okay. I'd rather have too much than not enough. And yes, I am going to make sure that I have this dry, opened, and not closed, even though I did make sure it was in the fold. Just like that. Oh, the color's beautiful with it. Let's trim off the excess. Trim off the excess here. All right, and I made two, so I made one for the front cover as well. So I still need to fold this in half the long way. Now, you could add envelopes in there. You could add some tracing paper in there. You could add some fabric in there if you wanted. We're just making this quick and easy and simple little journal, and you could make so many because we're just using one side of that cover. So you have the other side of the cover, the back side, and you have a lot of things inside that are printed on heavier paper. Actually, it's cardstock that you can also use for covers. So there's so many things left that I've left behind. I just wanted to show you how you could make something and, like I said, give it as a gift. It'd be a cute Easter gift, super cute. Or you could use it yourself, but like I said before, you can't sell it because it has copyright issues. No selling of this one, guys. Okay, now I need to get that dry before we fold it. So let's look at, I really think, oh, a tag would be cute out of that. A tag would be super cute. So let's go ahead and let's make a couple of tags out of these. Or it's a little too long for a pocket, although we could trim it and make it into a pocket. We have on the inside cover, it's folded. On the inside cover, here it is, it says, "This Daffy's Diary belongs to." You could leave that and then somebody could write it. That's pretty cute, actually. We could put flips. These could be flips. Yeah. Super cute flips. It's a little too long to go this way, but you definitely could flip it out this way. Like on our lined paper. We could slip it in here. Oh, isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. And you could just flip it out. I am thinking that maybe I have some more of that blue lined paper and we could back it. And so when you flipped it out, you'd have journaling space right here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this one out. I'm going to go see if I can find some more blue lined paper, and let's see if we can do that. Yes, I have more of that blue lined paper right here. So we're going to put it on a flip like this. So let's glue it onto our page down like that. And I am going to use my art glitter glue. No, excuse me. Oh, this is not art glitter glue. This is my Yoo-Hoo glue stick. And I just think that it might give it a smoother look. Now I am going to run my art glitter glue around the edge. I am going to do that. But for the most part, I'm going to be using my glue stick. Okay. Let's get this placed on our paper. Something like that. Oh, this is going to be fabulous. How cute. How cute, how cute. And then we're going to trim it out. And of course, you know, I'm going to have to let it dry before I fold. I am going to, that is glued down, that side is glued down. Super cute, super duper. All right, I'm going to line this page. We can have 2 fold outs, so I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to get it lined. All right, the time has come that we're going to sew in our signature into our cover. Now, you know my little process. If you follow me, you know that I use this tool to allow me to stitch in my signature with my holes spaced exactly correct without doing any math. This is about 1 inch wide, and it's going to be, or it is, as long as the journal right here. We're going to fold this in half the long way, like this. And then we're going to fold it again the long way. And one more time, we're going to crease it really well. I'm going to open it up, and we are going to make a little dot where the folds intersect each other. Just like that. And then we're going to place our signature that we've already prepared right here. I guess we could fold this now because we have not folded it since we glued it with our reinforcements. Yeah. Reinforcement. Perfect. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right. Now it's time for our signature. Make sure it's the right side up. Yeah, it's the way we want it. Place it in there. And I always, guys, is that one page a little big? It's going to be fine. It does look a little big though. We're going to pin it in. And then we're going to get our little cheat sheet, and that goes right in the fold in the spine. You always pin it in. I do. I know some people just wing it. I don't wing it very well. I've got an awl. I'm going to pull this up kind of tight. You want to place your awl right on that hole, that dot that you made, your 3 dots. And you're going to keep it straight up and down. You go all the way through. All the way through. There it is. And you're going to do that on all 3 of the dots that you made. Okay. Now you're going to remove it. And you're going to get your thread. You're going to go do a pamphlet stitch. That's what I'm doing. You're going to go in the middle. You're going to go in one of the others. Well, there it is. And then one of the others. And then in the center, back in the center, taking my needle off, and I'm going to hold these together, and I'm going to give a little pull. Yep, it went inside. See, it keeps doing that. I don't know why it keeps doing that. And I'm going to pull one string on one side of the center string and one on the other. Check to make sure it's not caught on anything. And then give yourself, or put in, double knot. Now I have waxed bookbinding thread. If you don't have waxed thread, you're using embroidery thread or anything else, you'll want to leave this signature open. Place a little dot of glue right where your knot is, and let it dry, because embroidery thread will loosen up over time, and then you'll have a wiggly signature. I'm excited to see. We don't want wiggly signature. Oh my gosh, that turned out perfect, didn't it? Absolutely perfect. And there's our butterfly lady. I love it. Okay, so here we are here. Let's put a little bit of glue and let's glue our pocket down. Let's get this done. Right here, gluing our pocket down. Where's my wipe? Here we are. I'm going to ooze a little. There we are. And tips for creating. Oh my gosh, is that not cute? Tips for creating. That's cute right there. You know, we could put a flip here. No, it doesn't quite fit. We'll have to put something else there. There's our yellow. Oh, we could put it here. We could either have it this way, and you have it flip out, or we could have it this way. We could have it flip out this way. Does it look like on this side? There's our pink. I love that page. I absolutely adore that page. This is cute. Oh, now that's cute. We could put it there. It could do like that. Or, I'm reaching for the other one. I think we can fold it now. Oh, we could put it this way. Okay, I'm just looking and seeing. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty on there. Okay, that's pretty with the pink, and then the pink back there, and then we can open it up this way and you can journal on that page, and then it closes back up like that. We found the spot for this one. So let's glue that in right now. So I'm just going to add my glue, and let's get this one glued in. That's super cute. Perfect spot. Sorry for the siren going by. Oh goodness, that's a funny sounding siren. Okay, so it flips out like that. That's really pretty. Put this here if we wanted. Put it this way. Make it come out that way. That's cute. Let's see what else do we have going on here. Here's our other pocket that we made. Let's get this going. Okay. And this is the back. Oh, I love it. I think it's absolutely adorable. Now, you could put in ruffles and lace. I'm still kind of want to use this. I made it. I want to use it now. How about, oh, how about if we pop it on the back, and then you could open it up like this. That's pretty right there. I like that. Okay, so I found a spot for my other one, the other flip. And let's get this on. So yeah, you could use laces and trims. Oh, you guys, we have that. Remember that one page that we took out that had, here, let's use these real quick. This is super cute. These are stickers that came with the Let's just look and see what we might want to do, where we might want to use it. Maybe one right here. I don't know. What is that? I don't know, she's making something look like eyeballs, don't they? They do, they look like eyeballs. Okay. Oh, here, this one needs one. And this really bright one is perfect. Let's just get this one off. We don't need that much. So let's measure before I take it all off and mess it up. Where do we want to cut that at? Right here. I'm going to cut it right here. Make it just a little long and we can trim it. Well, let's take this off. And then let's place this right here. Oh, that's super cute. And I'm going to have to trim this, but I did that on purpose so that I wouldn't come up short. That would be just like me. So let's trim this one too. Get rid of that sticker. There we go. Got that one trimmed. Oh, that's pretty on there, isn't it? Oh goodness, look how that changed it. Just that changed it so much. Okay. I just love that one. Just love it, love it, love it. The paper lady. The paper lady. Oh, this one needs one, doesn't it? We could make this into a pocket and put this on the top of the pocket. How about that? And do we want this blue? Maybe this. There look like parakeets on there. Or a bright one, or just the next one. Yeah, let's use the parakeets, okay? And I'm going to trim it right here a little bit longer than it is. And let's take it off. We're going to make this into a pocket. Yeah, I put it down further than the, because I kind of liked that. And, you know, you can use your ink and ink up your torn spot there, and it will highlight it so that it's more noticeable. Okay, and over here, let's give this a trim. I hope that you're enjoying this video. It's a little something different than we normally do on Tag Me Tuesday. But I know that a lot of us have old magazines. I've saved lots of old magazines. You don't have to use a Daphne's diary. You could use something that you've had for a long time. Or you could even use a seed catalog. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. There's nothing to say that you can't use something out of the ordinary and make it into something spectacular. Let's put another, I'm liking these strip things here. I like this thing. This is a lot of fun. All right, let's do this one. Let's put this strip on here and jazz this up a little bit. Oh, I think I came up a little short. Yeah, it's perfect. No one's going to notice that. There we go. You could put dangles on your strings too. That's pretty. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm just having so much fun. Oh, it definitely needs one right there. That's a most definite. You guys, let's use a couple. Let's use this one that we've already got half of it. Trying to get it off. Let's use half right here. Okay, and then let's use this other half. It's probably not going to go all the way to the end, but you could cut something out of the magazine and put it on for decoration. Oh, it is going to go to the end. There you go. How cute is that? Super cute. Oh my goodness. There's something about this that this lady is excellent on making these animals. We could put that as a pocket, make it as a pocket. There's something about looking at them. I'm not sure about that. I would want to fold this down. So I'm going to fold it down. I'm going to be real brave and not use a measure. And let's glue this right here. And then let's make that into a pocket. This pocket's big enough for an envelope, I think. Okay, yeah, I like that as a pocket a little bit better than I did as a fold out. Okay, and then we've got this. And then here's our other fold out. It looks like that. Let's put another strip on this one. Why not? Oh, let's put this one. We only have part of a strip. So let's use it. Let's use our other part. And then maybe let's just pop it up here and do something a little different. How about that? And that's the end. So like I was saying, you could put ruffles, you could put fabric, you could put beads on the end, but I think this is absolutely adorable, you guys. And it's from a magazine with a little bit of our food dyed or food grade dye. And I think it turned out spectacular, and it didn't take us any time at all. And we have so much more left in that magazine that you can just create and create and create. I love it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.